Hey guys, good morning. Hope everybody is well. Today's the 7th of August and it's fairly early actually, at 7:45 in the morning. I wanted to record a brief video because I have been experiencing an old symptom. It happened yesterday. Now, rewind back to sort of about 2007 when all my symptoms first started. I used to get really bad burning hands. My hands would be like bright red and they would burn with nerve pain. It was pretty bad, to be honest, and I used to have to keep going to the bathroom and running my hands under cold water because the pain was so bad, and the cold water just relieved the symptoms, but only temporarily. Okay, so that was pretty much all the time, and in summer it was particularly bad. I mean, it wasn't just cold water I'd run my hands under for like relief. Anything with a cold surface, believe it or not, you know, my hands just felt like they got sunburn on them, and you know, a cold radiator was fantastic. And to be honest, it's the same with my feet kind of now. If my feet start to burn, then standing on the cold tiled floor in the bathroom is pretty wonderful, or the kitchen sort of thing. But obviously it's not so easy with your hands. But not only that, this is still sort of back in 2007, my fingertips were numb. I got numbness in my fingertips, and I used to try and describe my fingertips as being feeling like they'd been pumped up. They really hurt, and my hands were generally very, very painful. To drive, to hold the steering wheel was painful, and believe it or not, strangely enough, certain things, well, particularly after a meal, after I'd eaten a meal, usually in the evening, I could pretty much guarantee that within 10 minutes of eating a meal, my hands would be mega painful, and I could literally time it. It's almost like my body, you know, I've eaten a meal, my body starts to digest it and produce energy and things like that, and that's it, my hands are going to hurt, you know, so. Okay, so that was back in 2007. Wind forward slightly. Okay, so 2007, 2008, 2009. At some point along the way, and I can't remember quite when, but things with my hands started to calm down. And although I can still feel like numbness in my fingertips a little bit and strange sensations that shouldn't be there, the sensations in my hands did actually start to calm down. And I think it was probably around about a few years later, 3 or 4 years later after everything started, so around about maybe 2010, 11. But like everything with this horrible disease, not everything, it doesn't like calm down completely and disappear. It's always still there in background, but not too bad, you know, so not bad enough to think about it all the time. So everything calmed down, and yesterday, was it, I don't know, where are we today, Sunday morning, might have been Friday, I did just a bit of tidying up outside in the garage and that sort of thing, and you know, what's actually happened is the familiar feelings of burning in my right hand, only my right hand, left hand fine, right hand, has returned. I can't feel it at the moment, but I know it will come back today at some point. But yesterday evening particularly, and most of yesterday afternoon, a stroke evening, that my right hand was burning, and it was like I was looking for anything cold to kind of relieve the sunburn sort of pain on my palm of my hand, and I could also feel my fingertips felt pumped up, and it just really hurt. Actually my knuckles were hurting as well. And this is really strange, because I'm thinking, had those symptoms in 2007, and that's the strange thing, because the feelings and the pain in my hand was so familiar, and I was thinking to myself, and I was saying to my wife, I was saying, it's so familiar, you know, I've not had these pains in my hands for quite a few years, so why have they come back? Question mark. Why? What's happening? And so then I go down the route of thinking, what's going on? Something strange happening. I've got to monitor myself a little bit, you know. So these recordings, these video logs are about kind of, for me, it's almost like a video log diary. So every time something new happens to me, or like a symptom returns, like I've just described in my hand, excuse me, you know, I just thought I'd record the fact and pop it on my YouTube channel, because it serves as a log for myself, and so I can actually look back in time as well and see when certain things happened. So it's really useful, and I hope there's somebody out there that will find this useful as well. As usual, please like and subscribe. I'd be very grateful. Always nice to hear from anybody. I try and reply to comments within a few hours of seeing them, or if obviously it's in the night, it's the next day, I'll reply. Oh, I have noticed one thing. I tend, some of the comments I reply to, I tend to write a big reply, and I've always said I don't do brief. I tend to get carried away a little bit, but you know, I try and help if I can. And I was on my iPad the other day, no, I was on my iPhone the other day looking at the YouTube app, looking at the comments, and I noticed one of my comments to somebody, which was a long reply. It's like the app wouldn't show all the comment. It like cut me off halfway. So I don't know if this is the same on the YouTube, on the iPad as well. Probably. So I just want to say to everybody, if I have written a comment and it looks like it's been cut off halfway, not me. It's YouTube doing that. So, but the only thing I can suggest is if you actually go onto a PC or a laptop or a Mac or whatever it is you've got, and the comments do display properly on there. Anyway, that's it for today. Like I say, I just wanted to record the return of these strange symptoms in my hands, my right hand only, and I will report back at some point, maybe a few days a week or something, to let you know if those symptoms have calmed down. But like I say, it was very strange, because the feelings I was getting, the pains in my hand was familiar, and I definitely know that years ago I had those same pains in my hands, the burning sensations, the pumped up fingers, and it was just weird because my hands have been absolutely fine, apart from, like, you know, they've not been 100%, sorry, I can just feel the tingly, the funny sensations a little bit, but it's not enough to even register. You know, I don't even think about it. But yesterday, my hand seriously hurt. So hopefully nothing untoward is happening. I feel okay this morning, not too bad. I felt it a little bit when I first woke up, you know, the pain in my hand, but anyway, this video is going on far too long, so it was meant to be brief, and I'm popping out shortly. So hope everybody's okay, hope everybody is well, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye bye for now.